Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Vivo V20 Pro versus OnePlus Nord. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let's comparison start with the camera of the devices. Starting with the rear camera of the devices. V20 Pro have triple camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. In the other hand, Nord have quad camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is Nord because of quad camera setup, which have an extra camera lens. And about the selfie camera of the devices, V20 Pro have dual selfie camera setup, 44 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, and Nord also have dual camera setup, 32 megapixel of wide camera and 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera. So the winner here is V20 Pro because it have low aperture, which can give you more bright and low noise photos and videos in low light conditions. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. V20 Pro have dual tone dual LED flash with HDR and panorama, and Nord have dual LED flash with HDR and panorama. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of dual tone LED flash. And about the video recording options in the devices, V20 Pro can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD videos max at 60 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. In the other hand, Nord can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video at 240 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of high frame rate. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Android 10 support, so it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices, V20 Pro have FunTouch UI and Nord have Oxygen OS. So I will call it's a tie here because it's up to you. Which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Both of the devices is powered by Snapdragon 765G, so it's a tie here. And about the GPU of the devices, both of the devices comes with Adreno 620 GPU. So again, it's a tie here. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Both of the devices can clock at 2.4 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So again, it's a tie. And about the RAM variants in the devices, V20 Pro have only 8 GB of RAM options, whereas Nord have 6, 8 and 12 GB of RAM options. So the winner here is Nord because of multi-RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. V20 Pro have only 128 GB of storage. In other hand, Nord have triple storage options, 64, 128 and 256 GB of storage. So the winner here is Nord because of multi-storage options. And about the external storage of the devices. Both of the devices did not have any external card slot option, so it's a tie here. Moving to the display of the devices, let's talk about the screen sizes of the devices. Both of the devices have 6.44 inches of display, so it's a tie here. And about the screen to body ratio, V20 Pro have 85% of ratio, in other hand Nord have 86.7% of ratio. So I will call it's a tie here because both of the devices have about the same screen ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Full HD Plus display, so it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, V20 Pro have AMOLED display with HDR10 support and Nord have Fluid AMOLED display with 90 Hz of refresh rate and HDR10 Plus support. So the winner here is Nord because HDR10 Plus can give you much more vibrant colors and 90 Hz of display can give you better experience. Moving to the body features of the devices. Let's talk about the thickness of the devices. V20 Pro have 7.4 mm of thickness and Nord have 8.2 mm of thickness. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, V20 Pro have 170 grams of weight and Nord have 180 grams of weight. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, V20 Pro have Gorilla Glass 6 and Nord have Gorilla Glass 5. So the winner here is V20 Pro because of newer generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. V20 Pro have plastic back with plastic frame and Nord have glass back with plastic frame. So the Nord is the winner here because of better build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie here. Moving to some of the most important features in the devices, starting with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. Both of the devices have under display fingerprint scanner, so it's a tie here. And about the sensors in the devices, both of the devices have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity sensor and compass, so it's a tie here. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Let's start with the V20 Pro. V20 Pro have 4000 mAh of battery and Nord have 4115 mAh of battery. So the winner here is Nord because of slightly bigger battery capacity. And about the charging speed of the devices, V20 Pro have 33 watts of fast charging. In other hand, Nord have 30 watts of fast charging. So obviously the winner here is V20 Pro because of 33 watts of fast charging can charge up your device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Both of the devices have normal speakers, so it's a tie here. And about the headphone jack of the devices. Both of the devices did not have 3.5 mm of headphone jack, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices. Starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie here. And about the Bluetooth of the devices, V20 Pro have 5th generation of Bluetooth, whereas Nord have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is Nord because of newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the GPS chips in the devices. Both of the devices have GPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, but Nord also have Navic chip. So the winner here is Nord because of Navic chip. And about the USB connectivity of the devices. Both of the devices have 2nd generation of USB Type-C connector with OTG support, so it's a tie here. Moving to the prices of the devices. In the international market, V20 Pro is available from $400 and Nord is also available from $400. Whereas in Indian market, V20 Pro will start from 30,000 rupees, whereas Nord is available from 27,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in camera the winner is Nord, in performance it's tie here, in display the winner is Nord, in the body segment the winner is V20 Pro, in features of the devices the winner is Nord, in communication chips the winner is Nord, and about the prices the winner is Nord. So guys, the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which one is better device for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. If you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.